Hello there everyone, Zantok here with Select Start Gaming, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa Trigger Happy Havoc. It's the final investigation of the game? We're almost there. It felt like this was faster than I was expecting. I didn't think we'd be here with still 6 people alive. Mukuro doesn't count as a death. Even without her, it's still 6 people. It just feels really weird that nobody has died since Sakura, which was 2 chapters ago. She was a chapter 4 victim and murderer. Personally, I don't think we should have had a class trial then, but what the fuck ever, Monokuma. But it just feels like it's been so long since we've lost anybody because of that. I was bringing this up beforehand with Curb, and I was like, yeah, Curb was like, well, what about Mukuro? I was like, listen. Mukuro is not a character. Mukuro is a plot device. We never met them. We never knew they existed until they were just about to die. Nah. They don't count for nothing. But now we have to win our freedom, to beat the mastermind. We have to figure out not only who killed Mukuro, but every mystery of the fucking school? That sounds like a lot. I mean, you could just easily be like, oh, you've discovered so many things, but you didn't find where the hidden hamsters were! And then you lose.
Oh no.
It's the whole Big Brother 9 the hamster thing all over again.
Oh god.
Yeah. There's that for you. So, Monokuma told us that every room has been unlocked, and we were given a nice little truth bullet of all the places that we should go check out. So let's review that really quickly. Places to check. Alright, so we got the Headmaster's room on the 4th floor, Biolab on the 5th, the Monokuma door in the data center 4th floor, and then the 2nd floor, the dormitory. And then, in addition to that, any areas directly connected to Mukuro's death, such as the garden and the dojo. It's gonna be a lot today. I can already tell. It's gonna be like a 2+ hour investigation, Jesus Christ. The doors are gone. Before we go through any of that, though, if all the doors are unlocked, that means the dorms for the dead are unlocked, right? Oh. Taka's room. The door is unlocked! But it has nothing to do with my investigation, no time for detail. No! Are you kidding me? I wanted to see what everybody's rooms looked like. Because some people had decorations in the rooms, but mine didn't. I was like, oh, I wonder how everybody decorated the room. I want to see. Bastards!
That's super funny, actually, considering that I've actually never seen someone go back to actually check their rooms just to see. I thought I was just gonna be like, hey, this has nothing to do with the investigation, but at least it even told you, hey, it's not even it is unlocked.
Well, at least let me go to Sayaka's. No? Okay. What game? I'm mad. I am very mad at you right now. This is bullshit.
You.
Can I go to somebody who's still alive? I don't want to imagine what she'd do if I went in with health failure. Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
That one's fair. Oh my god.
I'm so upset right now. I was so excited to go into most of the rooms. I would have checked all of them out if I could. That's actually super exciting to me. I understand from a developer standpoint, because that would be more work for them to have to do. It's like design everybody's rooms. I get it, but I'm upset. I'm really upset. Let's go to the 2nd floor of the rooms because we're right here. The gate's open. We can finally check out the 2nd floor of the doors. Which means I have to do it. Yeah, well, Alright, I'm not quite sure what I expected, but it wasn't this.
Oh boy.
This is the 2nd floor of the dorms? Are you sure? It looks like some ancient ruins. Or more like a battlefield. Like a bomb blew up in here or something. I actually forgot that before I wanted to do this. I wanted to go ahead and go over real quickly my thoughts on Mastermind. Jesus Christ. Okay, there's only one bedroom that we can go into. And the girls' bathroom, for some reason? Both bathrooms. I don't know what that room on the other side of that is, though. We'll find out. I want to go over real quick possibilities of Mastermind and everything like that. The game is pretty much telling us that the Mastermind is one of these 6 remaining students. Obviously, it's not me. Obviously. It's very clearly not Kyoko either, otherwise why would she be doing all the things she's doing? True, yes. It's the whole lost to memory thing. So maybe she forgot she's the Mastermind. No, come on. Then who would be controlling Monokuma, dumbass? Think about it. Looking at the other remaining people, I really do not think it's Hina. The way she has acted since Hifumi's death especially, and also seeing the ghost, and her reaction to Sakura's death and how she thought Sakura killed herself because we all made her sad, I can't see it being Hina. That makes no... Weird. That makes no fucking sense. What the fuck? Why is there a giraffe coming out of a PS5?
Oh my god.
That's what it looks like. So I just cannot see it being Hina. Byakuya. He's certainly got the mind for it. He's a royal prick. But he's also been severely caught off guard for a lot of things. Alright, we got an Egyptian eye over there. I can't remember what that symbol is referred to. But, yep. So I don't really see it being Byakuya. He's been more into wanting to investigate things, kind of like Kyoko and Makoto have been. Then there's Toko. Toko, with a serial killer as an alternate personality, has certainly caused a lot of despair. So I can kind of see that. You know, a serial killer is the one that caused all the tragedy. That makes sense to me. But you'd also think if there was only one survivor and the whole thing, they'd be like, oh, you're Genocide Jack. Let's arrest you now. Or at least we know it's you and we can announce that to the news. But I do also think it's weird that we have not seen Genocide Jack since the bombing. They didn't appear at all in the class trial, and they weren't in the dining hall. Granted, maybe they're somewhere else, or maybe they've activated now and they're on the map somewhere. I can check that, I guess. If we see them anywhere. I don't know where anybody's gonna be right now. Probably mostly the 4th and 5th floor. Okay, yeah. There's Hina. There's Byakuya. Wow, Toko's not with them. That's pretty unusual, actually. Okay, Toko's Toko right now. So I'm pretty sure she has a different profile when she's Genocide Jack. I don't remember. But I'm pretty sure. That really only lives Hiro. In a lot of stories, when you have one of the main cast members that you've been with this whole time is the evil mastermind, and they've been plotting things from the beginning. A lot of times, it's the dumbass that you would never expect is worth doing anything. And that kind of fits Hiro. A little bit. Just a little bit. He's always been playing off the idea of him being a massive moron, completely useless. I really want to jump over that. Come on. I want to see the eye. Ugh, fine. So I can really see that from that perspective. How he's the ultimate despair? I mean, we haven't really seen him be evil or do anything like that. He's just been kind of sus because he never does anything. And I guess maybe he saw things happen in a prediction and it set him on a path to madness. I guess I could see that. Another thing to point out is the whole bomb scenario. Who could have hidden the bomb and planted it? Also, now, I don't really know when Hiro had the time to do it, because I thought we all went up there at the same time, and then Toko disappeared, which made her be a little suspicious, because she was gone for so long. But the only person that could have really hit a bomb for so long in their outfit is Hiro. Sure, you could say, oh yeah, Toko could have hit it under her skirt, sure, but I think people would notice if she was walking funny enough to keep a bomb clenched between her legs. Oof. I'm gonna call no on that one. So, the way I'm looking at things, the only person I can really see it being, at this point in time, of course, is Hiro. And of course, sure, we'll find something in the next 5 minutes that proves me wrong. Alright, now we can actually start looking at shit. Open the door. Mukuro, I think you need to take better care of your bedroom. What the fuck?
Oh my gosh.
Also, why cannot select any of the papers? That's stupid. The bed is completely torn apart. I mean, it's not even really a bed anymore. It's just garbage. What?
Okay.
But there's no more free time. Why?
But why?
I'm confused. I opened the door just a crack, glanced inside, and immediately closed it again. There wasn't even a hint of a bathroom, just a big pile of rubble. Okay, clearly, you know, I had been assuming, and maybe this isn't Mukuro's room, I assumed the Mukuro's room was on the second floor of the dorms because, well, it wasn't on the first floor of the dorms. Actually, was there anything else I missed? No. Okay. But I'm starting to wonder if that's the case. Because that's the only bedroom I can access. So, what the fuck? Unless maybe it was one of the other rooms that had sitting on trash. What happened up here, too? Did Mukuro throw off bombs and nobody noticed or some shit? Was it always this way? I don't know. Bathroom time. This is the girls' bathroom. Even in a place like this, I can't bring myself to go in. But there could be clues, Makoto. There could be clues. Well, I don't know why. Why is the bathroom not blown up? There's literally nothing in here. Literally nothing.
Why are you in here?
Well, I thought, you know, there's a room I can access. I have to check it. All right, PS5. Let's go.
Giraffe room.
What the fuck is with the metal plates? Bolted weirdly with the lockers. This room is filled with lockers, if you couldn't tell. It must have been for the Hope Peak students who came before us. The class before ours must have used these lockers. I don't know why you're assuming that when they could have been downstairs. But what the fuck ever, Makoto. You've had some weird takes throughout this game. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. Really want to know what's inside, but that's not happening. Why? Why are there coins?
Because coins.
I can't imagine any way to get this locker open. I'm not even gonna bother trying. But clues! Makoto, no! Get a hammer. There's a metal plate mounted to the locker. There's no way to get it open. I'm not even gonna try opening these either. Oh, no, oh, okay. I wonder if I can open this locker. No, we cannot. Locked. Okay. There's a card reader installed on the door. That's new. That must be how you get the locker open. After all, it's pretty similar to the card readers for the lockers on the second floor of the school. And you have to use your e-handbook to open these up. So does that mean... fuck it, let's try it. I took out my handbook and ran it across the card reader. And then... it said no. No luck. Maybe only the locker's owner can open it, which means none of us can do it. Unless one of these is Mukuro's. Oh god, they are all different. Alright. Let's try it. It's all a different instance. I have to try every single one. Already broken. Okay, I don't know which one of these got clicked. Wait, what's this? Oh, that just counts as a... I clicked the open one, though!
It's not its own thing.
Well, this one is. Wonder if I can open it. Nope, it's locked. Let's try the card reader with my handbook. Oh no, it says fuck off. No luck. Jesus Christ. Fine. I can't imagine any way to get these open. Okay. Can't take these down. Okay. The keypad says no. Okay. This is annoying. Why do I have to do... Why? Oh my god.
You can stop.
There's one more.
Okay, sure.
I hate...
Why?
You know what? You know what? You said I could stop. I'm glad I didn't. I got a coin. Fuck you. Don't put things on door and let me go in room if I can't do anything. Come on. Still want to go to the eye. Ugh. I swear to God, if nothing is in this room. Okay, this has to be Mukuro's room. This room doesn't really feel like a student's room. It has a more adult aspect. Oh, maybe this is the headmaster's private room. That must be what it is.
Correct.
Forgot you were with me.
It's the headmaster's private room.
Forgot you were here. Kyoko! Hey, what's up?
Indeed.
I've been through this room several times already, but I still have one little regret. So I decided to check it out one more time.
A regret? Talk to me. Kyoko looks almost meek right now. She must be thinking about something. I probably shouldn't bother her, but that's what we do. We bother people. I can't check any of the alcohol or the table, but I can check the computer and the secret door, but not the closet. There's a PC on the desk. Must have belonged to the headmaster. Okay.
It would seem...
Whoever used this last, it looked like they were very interested in the ultimate despair.
Kind of like us.
The PC still has some search results left on it.
Then we might be able to get some info on the ultimate despair.
However,
There's not much, though. Nothing we don't already know.
in other words,
The ultimate despair isn't one individual, but instead points to some kind of group. That group is responsible for the tragedy, which happened 1 year ago. They're the worst sorts of people, whose driving force comes from despair.
however,
And that's all there is. Not much to it, is there?
whew,
But I guess that's the best he could do as a complete Kirigiri failure.
Wow. But any information with the mastermind is helpful, right? I mean, I appreciate whatever information we can get our hands on.
correct.
I see. That's a good outlook to have.
The ultimate despair is everybody but me and Kyoko. What a group. No, I don't think that's the case. I do want to point out again that a group is not two people. So either the game is being stupid and they're calling a group two people, or there's actually three and it's Genocide Jack as the third one. That's where I'm landing at. I mean, that's the best next pick after Hero, I feel like. Specifically Genocide Jack, though, not Toko. There's a strange gap in the wall. Is this some kind of design mistake or a construction defect or something?
Okay, Makoto.
So,
Yeah.
There's a gap here, but not just any normal gap. I can feel a breeze coming through. Or coming out, even.
A breeze? That doesn't make any sense.
indeed.
There's likely an open space on the other side of this wall.
Open space? Does that mean I'm gonna go to space?
Oh dear.
You mean like a hidden room?
I think I might know how to open it.
Gee, golly, won't you tell me? You know how to open it? Did you figure out some kind of trick or something?
Indeed.
A very easy trick, yes. So easy I'm not sure you can even call it a trick.
They just put the key in the hole? Oh.
I saw a program on that PC that I think controls it. It was called Key in the Hole. How odd. Enter the right password, and the door should open right up.
The password's Kyoko.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be.
I think it's Kyoko.
All we know is it's probably made up of letters and or numbers. We can't really go from there.
It's either Kyoko or it's her birthday. You're right. That's not nearly enough to go on.
it's true.
I looked through all his paperwork, all the files on the PC, everything I could think of. I learned more about him than I had any desire to, but nothing that might have been his password.
Whew.
When I think of how much time I wasted on this...
Did you try password?
How about password 1?
Password 1 2? When they had to get a new one? Just add a
Password 1
different
with a
number?
capital P. Password 1 with a capital P, because you need a capital.
And then an exclamation point at the end because you need a special character.
Ooh, true. That's gotta be it.
Yeah, I think it's password with a capital P, 1, 2, because they had to get a reset, a new password, and then an exclamation point at the end because the security was increased.
Mm-hmm.
So, there's a hidden room she couldn't get into. That's what she means by regret. I think we can assume that there must be some kind of clue waiting in there. But maybe for her, there's more to it than that. Anyway, yeah, if we want to get in there, we need to figure out the password. And if Kyoko can't figure it out, no way do I stand a chance. Wait. There might be a chance. The password could be something Kyoko wouldn't have thought of, or something she didn't want to think of. For example, what about your name?
What?
What?
Oh, well, sorry, I was just trying to think of what the password might be, and I figured, you know, you are his daughter, so... It's kind of a trope, you know, when the parent leaves and kid has to figure out their password. It's like, oh, they did love me. They made it be my name. You know, come on.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'm sure she hasn't tried it. It's totally understandable. Actually, the way she talked about her dad, the idea that he would use her name as a password is completely unthinkable. Knowing how she is, but the idea never even occurred to her. So, do you mind if I give it a try, just to be sure?
Well,
It's not like you need my permission.
Excellent.
If you want to try it, try it. Do whatever you want.
Okay. Alright, so the desk is home to a computer and must have belonged to the headmaster. I thought it was...
What?
I guess you gotta click the door. Okay.
it would seem...
I think I saw a program on that PC that may control the door.
I gotta talk to her. Do I have to talk to her,
And-
seriously?
Enter the right password and the door should open right up.
However,
But I don't have a clue what that password might be.
Okay,
Oh my God,
alright.
same thing. Never mind.
I guess I have to talk to her. Unless I clicked on the desk instead of the... yeah, that's what it was. That's what it was. You can
Okay.
click the desk instead of the computer. That's annoying. You know,
Mhm.
I'm glad I thought of trying Kyoko's name. But if that's not it, that might just hurt Kyoko even more. Yeah, fuck it.
hey,
If you're worried about me, Makoto, don't be. I already know that your guess is wrong.
We're both being so smug right now. One of us is gonna be wrong. Okay. In that case, here goes nothing. I collected myself and then turned to face the computer monitor. Let me just type this in here. Kyoko. Oh, I was just gonna do Kyoko, but okay, I guess we're doing her full name. Sure. My hands were tense, slightly trembling as I finished typing it in.
Of course.
Oh, shit. Let me see that shocked reaction. What? That did it? No way! Kyoko, hey, it was your name. What do you think about this? Alright, she's mad.
why?
She's pissed. What the fuck?
Fair. Kyoko, don't kill me. Please. Without looking at me, she disappeared into the hidden room and she looked grim. Kyoko, she's gone. Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
oh, we left you a birthday present! I didn't know it was your birthday. Hey, Kyoko. I may as well not have even been in the room. The gate was fixed on only one thing. Well, it looks like she's fixed on me, but alright. Present? Wrapped and covered with such joy. That's what made it so unusual for this school. But before we look at that, I want to see the picture. I better check out that suspicious present before I do anything. God damn it. Makoto!
Hated.
It's a brightly colored box here, and it seems totally out of place. It's a bomb. The more I look at it, the more suspicious I get. Should we open it? I'm getting kind of a bad vibe from it. But I mean, we can't not open it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna open it.
Makoto.
Be careful, Makoto.
Yeah, I've already died once, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You think it's dangerous?
No, not dangerous. But surprising, probably.
It's a photo album of you as a baby.
It would seem...
If it is what I think it is, at the very least, it's not something you'll be happy to see.
I don't know what that would mean. Wait, so you know what's in there?
Anyway,
Just don't scream or anything, okay?
Okay, well now I'm worried. Are you saying it's something that'll make me want to scream? The only thing I can think of is gonna be somebody's head. And now I don't want to open it. Makoto, keep doing... No. Step by every step I approached the head box. I took a deep breath and took hold of the lid. Slowly, ever so slowly, I lifted it up.
What's in the box?
Began to sneak its way into the box. Still a hesitant glance inside and... Uh-oh. Alright, well, he screamed.
He screamed.
Kyoko's advice was no use. I let out a trembling cry. Hey! It was a head!
It was a lot of it.
Yeah, it's a... Well, it's a skull, but... I was expecting, like, Sayaka's head.
Oh, God!
Well, come on. Bring it all the way back, I guess?
That would be
What
a
was
mess.
in the box? It was bones. Human bones. It was the last thing I expected to find in such a bright, joyful box. I mean, who could have possibly imagined it?
I see.
Just as I thought.
How the fuck did you think it was gonna be that? Tell me. I want to know this. I also want to know the picture, but I want to know this. What was in the box? It was wrapped up all nice, so I never would have guessed what was inside. It was a skull. Human bones? The fuck? Kyoko, let me see the picture now. Kyoko said just... Come on. Alright.
Nice try.
Okay, so just as you thought? How? I mean, there were bones in there. Dead human bones.
Wrong.
Well, it's not that I was thinking of the bones specifically. I just had a feeling it would be his body.
Oh, your dad? That's pretty much the same thing. A dead guy in a box.
My father.
Eh? What about him?
Correct.
What you found in the box. Those bones. That body. That's my father.
Okay, so we have a quick chat here. One, you don't know that. And you feel a little quick to just say that, oh yeah, those bones are my father. It's not healthy.
Or at least what's left of him.
Are you serious? This is Kyoko's dad? The same man she's been searching for. Hold on now. How can you know that for sure? How do you know that's him?
So...
Given all the information we have already, that's the only possible answer.
So that same person may well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in the school right now. It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but this killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. Okay, they could have been there before it began, though. That doesn't mean shit. Come on.
Alter Ego said the headmaster was probably in the school. But the only ones who were alive at the start of the killing game were us 16 students. When you put those two ideas together, it doesn't take much to assume.
In other words,
that most likely my father was in this school, but he was also dead. That's my assumption anyway.
As Kyoko explained her analysis, she was completely calm. Or, no, she wasn't calm. She was only trying to seem calm. Her entire life's purpose just got destroyed. She said it was just as she thought, so she knew it was a possibility. But I have to believe that at some point she wanted to be proven wrong. Which is why she never looked in the box herself, even though she had plenty of chances. She had like 60 seconds before I walked in the room. Come on. I know Kyoko said she wanted to see her father so she could cut off all ties, but was that all there was to it?
I gave up some of that pride. In order to enter Hope's Peak, I had to reveal myself to the school. I did it knowing it was something a true Kirigiri detective would never do.
Would she really give up her pride just for that? I couldn't help but wonder. That's... okay. Can I see the picture now? This picture. It's all faded, and so it's probably pretty old. Wait, is this a picture of... Kyoko, quick question. Oh, you hadn't noticed somehow. Odd. Oh, she's angry again.
Why would you?
Well, this is annoying. I came here to cut myself free of the past. And yet... to now find something like this. So, what do you expect me to do now?
Whatever you want. Then I was right. It's a picture of Kyoko when she was a little girl. Knowing the headmaster had this picture all this time, he must have really cared about her. I mean, yeah, his password, come on, we already knew that.
Why?
Why? What? Wanted to face him and tell him myself. To cut him out of my life for abandoning me. It's the whole reason I came here. And now he's abandoned me again. This time, he even stole the only opportunity I had to move on.
Okay, you're being ridiculous.
Has there ever been a worse father?
Oh, I could name a few if I had the time. Kyoko, listen, you're kind of losing perspective just a little bit. The headmaster's desk. It's probably hiding some kind of clue, so I really want to check it out, but I also don't want to touch Kyoko's dad's desk without her permission?
Hey.
Don't worry about me. Feel free to look around as much as you like.
You sure about that?
Because...
Never let anything get in the way of the investigation. I don't.
You're starting to let your feelings get in the way. Okay then, if you don't mind. Let me just go through this. Starting from the top, I opened all the desk's drawers and looked inside. I rummaged through each one, finding nothing but unrelated documents. But in the last drawer... Is this... It's an e-handbook, right? It has a label on it that says in case of emergency. Is this going to be the skeleton key e-handbook that opens everything? I found some kind of emergency handbook in the headmaster's desk.
in other words...
A handbook with no limitations, given to the school's ultimate authority, the headmaster.
Time to go back to the lockers.
I'm assuming that's what this is.
I think you're probably right.
It would seem...
It might prove useful as we continue our investigation. Why don't you hold on to it?
Oh, you think I was going to ask permission?
I don't need it. If you don't want it, go ahead and leave it here.
Then... well, I guess I'll take it. But is it really okay? Yeah, fuck it.
Hey.
Listen, Makoto.
Eh, what?
Can I ask you a favor?
Sure. A favor? What is it?
So,
I know it's completely unreasonable to ask you this. And I know it'll only inconvenience you that much more. But,
hey,
could you leave?
Oh. Okay.
correct.
Just for a little while. I just like to be alone for a bit.
You would like to spend time crying without anybody seeing your carefully crafted mask break. Understood. Kyoko.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I just need to calm down a little.
Or you would like to rage and throw things around. That's also fair.
Just a second.
I need to get my emotions in order.
Yeah, gathered that. You know, Kyoko, you told me before about the relationship you had with your dad. How you're only connected by blood and not by heart or soul. But you're kinda...
Maybe that picture motivated him? Maybe he hoped to see me again someday? Is that what you were going to say?
No, I was going to say that, well, I think you're more connected than you're allowing yourself to verbalize or admit.
If so, it's just a theory.
Oh dear God.
And this isn't an issue that can be settled with theories.
You also can't settle it by throwing plates at a wall.
This picture doesn't change the facts of what happened, what I went through.
Well, now you're just being emotional.
That problem can't be solved so easily.
You're right. I'm sorry.
Anyway,
Once I've gotten myself under control, I'll return to the investigation immediately. So please, just give me some time to myself.
Okay, I understand. Then I'll see you later. I would not be surprised if we hear the sound of breaking glass soon. Or screaming. Is she really okay? Kyoko. Must have been a complete shock to her. I mean, it was a shock to me. To find what happened to the headmaster. There's no doubt the mastermind performed that evil deed. They killed the headmaster, killed Kyoko's father. They killed him. The headmaster is dead. The one leading the Hope's Peak staff, the one who finalized the plan to isolate you, was the Hope's Peak headmaster. So that same person may well be the mastermind who planned all this out. And according to the files, the headmaster is a man in his late 30s. It seems possible, even likely, that he's somewhere in this school right now. But we were wrong about that. The headmaster wasn't the mastermind, which means the mastermind's true identity... It's a very polarizing approach, I know. But okay, enough puns. Anyway, here's a hint. I'm sure I told you this already, but... This killing game began with 16 participants, all of them high school students. And the only people to take a single step in Hope's Peak since the killing game began are those 16 students. 15 of us met in the main hall. Mail hall. Mail hall?
What? Mail?
What?
Wait.
Hold on.
Oh no.
Wait a minute.
Not again.
I mean, theoretically, you could have a mail hall. That's where, like, incoming mail gets sorted into the boxes, and people are like, oh, hey, look, I have a letter in the Mukuro box. And then they take out the box, and it's like, hey, look, I'm going to go read this in my room now. Maybe there were mailboxes in the main hall, and we never noticed?
There were, remember?
Were there?
Yeah, the second trial where you found Sayaka,
Well, that's where discarded handbooks went.
But it was in a mailbox. You want to stop by there and check?
Kind of.
Okay.
Add Mukuro to the mix and you get 16. And including me, only 6 of us are still alive. Everyone else is dead. Or are we just going to flash to all of them? Even Mukuro. Even she's undeniably dead. So the only ones left still alive are me, Byakuya, Hiro, Toko, Hina, and Kyoko. Only those 6 people are still alive. Then there's no question. Wait, no. That can't be. I refuse to believe it. There has to be some other way. There just has to be. There's not. There's not.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
So now
No,
that you've had that
What?
now that you've had that revelation, I need you to think real hard about something. About those bones.
About how they are so clean? Yeah, I was gonna bring that up.
Well, do you remember any other bones? Think about it.
Garbage?
Well, you're kind of on the right track.
No.
What else was in the garbage?
Listen, I was like half conscious when I was in there because, you know, no food or water.
Oh, Xantok was half conscious too. Okay.
Well, yeah. God, I'm so short. Look at this.
I know.
Look at this. This is so bad. But
it's the same height in the second game too.
yeah, something I was gonna bring up once we got out of the dialogue was it's really weird how those bones are just perfectly clean. Like that doesn't make any sense. Somebody, unless they're saying like, oh yeah, Mukuro or the other Despair removed all of the flesh and everything else, which is kind of gross.
I think you're overthinking it. Let's be real. You're thinking it from game logic. I'm thinking of it from MPA logic.
From what logic?
Is that what it's called?
I don't know what they're referring
MPA
to.
rating or whatever. They're not gonna show like entrails.
Oh, you're meaning the ratings.
Yes. What is it? It's called something else, isn't it?
I mean, we have the ESRB.
Mm-hmm.
So some people have
Where did I
Sero.
get MPA from?
I don't know.
I don't know. But no, you've seen those bones before.
Those same ones?
Yes.
I did think the skull, like the break on the skull looked familiar, but I couldn't think of what it was.
I mean, you really need to think about it. Or just go way back in this game. I can tell you if you want to, because it's not going to be like a spoiler later or something.
Let's open this up.
Okay.
Come on, Makoto. Yes, there we go. Fucking Christ. You should have just tried this in the beginning, you dumbass. What about the emergency handbook I found in the Headmaster's hidden room? Okay, let's give it one more try. Where's the skull in the game?
Where was there a skull in the game?
Yeah, it's like the only thing I don't remember exactly seeing one.
Okay, let me make it even more fun. You didn't just see this. You didn't just see those bones before.
Wait a minute. Are you talking about the intro with the space rocket that had a dead body in it?
Maybe.
Huh. All right.
So now you know that. Now you know that was the Headmaster in the very beginning.
Okay. All right. Let's see what we got inside here. Nope, nothing. I'm gonna have to check every single one of these, aren't I?
Yes.
Oh. Alright. Let's see. Hey, we got something. It's practically empty, but we got a clue. There's just one thing, some kind of pocketbook. I don't see a name written on it, so I can't say for sure whose it is. But there's some writing inside, and it could be important. I don't like violating the owner's privacy, but they're probably dead, so fuck it. Looks like a girl's handwriting. And all the letters are spaced out evenly, like whoever wrote them was measuring them. Whoever wrote this must have been really meticulous. Wait. I was flipping through the pocketbook, and my hand froze when I got to a certain page. I saw something familiar written there, words I'd heard before. There's a plan to turn... Oh.
Sorry. It would have given it away. You go ahead.
Okay. There's a plan to turn Hope's Peak into a shelter and isolate the students here in a communal life. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just so happens to be the headmaster. And my father. He was willing to give me some more details regarding the plan. Here's what he said. The point is to keep our student prodigies safe. To keep them as our hope for the future. Only their genius can overcome disaster, and only their hope can overcome despair. For the future of our country, our world, it's not an exaggeration to call this our final hope. We must isolate our superior youth from the corrupted world to serve as a foundation for a new era. This is the only hope we have. I hope that you'll be willing to go along with this plan. So that's what my father had to say to me. As usual, he made a selfish decision without consulting anyone else. I can't imagine a worse father. Okay, well that sounds like it's supposed to be Kyoko. But how did... This can't be true, can it? But I knew it was, and I knew exactly who the pocketbook belonged to. Kyoko. It couldn't be anyone else. But this belongs to Kyoko? What was it doing in this locker? And what she wrote here completely contradicts what she already told me. She said she hasn't seen her dad since he left when she was little. I mean, she still have her whole memory back, so maybe that could be part of it. Maybe that's just hasn't come back yet. I decided to talk to the one who came up with the plan directly. Just happens to be the headmaster. And my father. Unless he has a second kid? What does this all mean? I quickly scanned the remaining pages of the notebook. I must have been looking for something that will prove me wrong about this whole thing. But when I reached the last page, the question mark spinning through my mind just started spinning that much faster. When I looked at it, unlike the rest of the pocketbook, the writing here was messy, disorganized, scrawled. What is this? What does it mean? I have no idea. How could this possibly make any sense? Despair walks among us, and so we survive. There's a second despair. Okay. Alright, then. Nothing else. Do none of the rest of these have anything, or am I just gonna be wasting my time?
There's one more.
Okay. I didn't want to open all 7 of them again.
I get it.
It's like I already did it. Oh, okay. Here. Occult stuff. Crystal ball. Hero! This locker is totally disorganized. Whoever it belongs to probably has organization problems in every part of their life. Oh, you son of a bitch. This is a crystal ball. Wait, a crystal ball? It can't be. There's no way he ever used this locker. It's just not possible. Yeah, you want to bet? There's all kinds of textbooks and notebooks stacked up in no particular order. Dust everywhere. I hate to assume whoever stuff this is didn't do a lot of studying, or I have to assume it, rather. Not that I can really talk. Trying to act as casual and natural as possible, I picked up one of the notebooks I saw, and by the moment I looked inside the notebook, any sense of any sense of easiness I may have had evaporated. Fucking words, man. Oh, Yasuhiro Hagakure, you son of a bitch. Knew it. I knew it! I actually did not expect it to tell me this early. I thought it was going to only come up at the trial. So I'm a little caught off guard here. What? There was no denying what I saw. Inside the notebook was written Yasuhiro Hagakure. Is this our Yasuhiro? The notebook also contained a large number of notes for a variety of different classes, which would mean he attended real classes here. That can't be possible. I mean, Hiro came to the school at the same time as the rest of us, and we were all sucked into this evil world. We never had the chance to take any classes. So What is this notebook? It's either real or it's a very well done plant. Which could be possible, I suppose. Nope, just those. Oh, there's one more thing. Is this a deck of playing cards?
Oh, come on.
No, they're tarot cards. Wait. Aren't those used for telling fortunes? Oh, Makoto. Come on.
Oh, Makoto.
Makoto. Alright, obviously, we're looking at these out of order, I guess. But Makoto, come on.
Makoto's like, what's a tarot card?
What's a carrot? I don't want to eat my carrots.
A crystal ball? What are those?
Is this a crisis?
It's
Can I play baseball with the crisis?
Oh
Leon says yes.
Leon says yes. Oh god.
But the more I see, the less sense it makes. Because these lockers, I mean, they had to belong to the previous students, right? So why am I seeing this? Why are there things in the lockers that look like they belong to people here? A notebook that seems like it belongs to Hiro, and a pocketbook that seems like it belongs to Kyoko. There must be some kind of explanation. But if I want to find that out, I have to keep moving forward, keep moving the investigation forward. And I have to believe in everyone. Well, I don't, so I'm not. Time to go. Well, I guess you're still having your little bitch fit, Kyoko, so I'm gonna go. What?
Okay.
Do I need to go talk to her?
I think you can now. I think it's fair. You
I
found
wasn't
something about her.
I wasn't sure if she was gonna be like, no, I'll rejoin you later, and then I'll talk about it.
I'm pretty sure this is okay.
Well, alrighty then.
We'll see if it kicks you back. Maybe I'm lying to you.
You have done that before.
The locker in the 4th trial.
Yes.
That's still one of my finest moments.
There's all kinds of stuff I want to talk to her about, but I'm not.
Oh, not right now. Oh, okay.
Right. Well, in that case, let's just leave her be. She might stop me when I go to leave, though. That's possible.
Okay.
Which is why I'm walking and not teleporting.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, in that case, let's find somewhere else to go that doesn't require walking up 4 fucking flights of stairs. Because fuck that. Let's see here. We're gonna go to 4th floor, which was Headmaster's room first, and then we'll do the data center. Did the sword go back in here?
Oh my god!
What? How?
Wait.
I've been wondering where the sword's been, and it's in here? Also, it looked like a replica. It also looked like the same helmet from the gym is also in here. So, I don't... One of these is not real. I don't know. Or they're both replicas. Who the fuck knows? It's the Headmaster's room. I've heard an awful lot about it. But this will be my first time seeing it for myself.
Oh, Makoto, it's you.
Hi. Oh, Byakuya, sup? I don't want to talk to you just yet. Papers. There are documents scattered all over the floor. Somehow it makes me feel anxious. Fair enough. There are trophies and even a shield in display case. Okay. Can't click on it. There are some repeated portraits here. These two are the same, and I think these 3 might be the same person.
One of them isn't one of them just the flip, like the 3rd and the 5th one. Don't they look like they're just?
You're right. They are
mirror
flipped.
version?
They are definitely flipped. All right. I see what you're doing there, developers. The bookshelf seems really well made, and it's filled with files and thick books. Okay. I guess we'll just check whatever this is.
Come on.
Hey, Makoto.
What?
Not possible.
Are you ignoring me? You think I'll forgive that just because you're you?
I mean, you ignore me a lot.
Such
So,
ignorance.
When we get out of here, remember this moment.
why? It doesn't
What
seem
if you,
particularly
now I want to be like,
memorable.
what if you try to leave now? Now what?
Come on.
It's the same thing.
Not
Freaking
possible.
Byakuya.
Such.
Worth it.
Worth it. Like the one time you tried to run from the Mondo fight.
Yeah.
Well, you came to the right place this time. Would you like to see something interesting?
I mean, always. What do you mean, though? Something interesting?
Take a look at this. It was on top of that pathetically ostentatious desk.
If this is gonna have somebody else's name that's not Hero, or also Kyoko, I'm gonna be like, what the fuck, game? Class 78, student registry?
It contains profiles for all of us and Mukuro.
Okay, I thought it was the last year's class.
So, in other words,
Apparently, class number 78 refers to us.
Gathered that, thanks. Wait, when we found Mukuro's profile in Kyoko's room,
I see.
That's right. It also mentioned class number 78. That must be where Kyoko got that page. And since the rest of our profiles are listed in there along with hers,
In other words,
there can be no doubt Mukuro was a student here at Hope's Peak Academy, just like the rest of us.
I really think we should be using quotation marks whenever we use the word student to refer to ourselves, because let's be real. Mukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student. That must be how Kyoko learned about it.
But it seems that Kyoko was in a hurry.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about when she stole it. The uneven tearing, the way the paper had been crumpled. She must have been in a hurry.
Well, since she snuck in to get it, I'm sure she wanted to get out as fast as possible. What's your point?
She was in so much of a hurry that she only got the first page.
You have my attention. The first page.
Correct. Mukuro's profile actually contains 2 pages.
What?
so in other words,
In other words, when it comes to this profile, there was more information about Mukuro that we still didn't have.
What kind of information is it?
Why do you ask me to explain every little thing? You can read, can't you? It seems to be some sort of detailed report put together by the Headmaster himself.
interesting.
I don't know what kind of man he was, but I'm glad he left us such an interesting clue.
I was half listening to Byakuya as I skimmed through the report. Mukuro reappears suddenly, and in the background an entity floats, close but just out of reach. What the fuck does that sentence mean? What? What? Also, hey look, our first time seeing what Mukuro looks like. I didn't think we were actually going to see that. Alright. Doesn't look like somebody
There
that
we
would
go.
join a mercenary group and be a vicious murderer, but you know, usually you're not expecting somebody to become a vicious murderer either, so that tracks. The entity known as the Ultimate Despair. Right now, I can't be sure if this is a single person or some kind of group. Whatever it is, Mukuro definitely has some sort of connection to it. So the Headmaster was trying to bait out the Ultimate Despair? I have a bad feeling about all this. I need to push forward my research into the Ultimate Despair. I need to pay attention to Mukuro's behavior, too. This is just my gut feeling, but I think she's dangerous. Despite the countless battles she must have gone through as a member of Finra, when she entered Hope's Peak, she didn't display any signs of battle wounds or scars. That fact alone proves her tremendous skill in battle. Naturally, I want to believe in her. She's one of my students after all. But if I decide she's a danger to the other students, I will be forced to take all reasonable measures. Mukuro was a part of the ultimate despair. I don't think there can be any doubt about it now. But wouldn't that mean Mukuro and the Mastermind were allies? So why would they kill Mukuro? I've been wondering about this as well. Plus, even the Headmaster seemed to be afraid of what Mukuro was capable of. They would have had to take her completely by surprise to kill her like that. Or maybe it means the Mastermind is even stronger than Mukuro was.
What?
What's wrong, Makoto?
A lot of things.
That's fine.
You seem to be lost in thought, but I should probably point out one other thing. There's another important bit of information within the file that you should note.
What is it?
Did you notice the picture in there?
Yeah?
A picture of a girl perhaps you've never seen before?
Yeah?
A girl who seems to be included as part of our class, number 78.
Where are you going with this?
That should be enough for you to figure out who the girl is. Really?
What?
And further information about that girl is included in the file. 5'7", 97 pounds. It even lists her vitals. 31, 22, 33. 32 even. Well, what do you think?
What do I think? Are you asking me if I think she has a nice body?
Oh my god.
Stop talking.
You hopeless idiot. What I'm trying to tell you is maybe you'll want to keep that in mind for later. Maybe you'll make your way back to the corpse. And maybe you'll think, oh, could that mean?
Is he trying to say that it is a fake body that I was pondering about all those times ago? And then Mukuro is actually still around somewhere? Also, the hair doesn't look like the right color. There's a chance the body isn't actually Mukuro? Is that what he's saying?
Personally, what I'm thinking seems all but impossible, but it wouldn't hurt to confirm, right?
Yeah.
It's all clear now.
That's all I was trying to say. What you do with that information is your business.
So, I'm back to being Byakuya's bitch.
Uh-huh.
Well, it's better than being dead, I guess.
Oh, and one last thing. It's a bit of advice from me to you, so I suggest you pay attention.
Advice? For me?
You seem to be getting along with Kyoko quite well.
Well, I mean, it's not that we're getting along. She's done a lot to help me and quite literally saved my life.
Well, don't put too much faith in her.
Eh?
In other words,
The cost of that faith might be more than you can afford.
It almost was. What are you saying?
Just what I think. Call it a hunch.
A hunch?
Well, my hunches tend to be proven right. The advice is free this time. Take it or don't, as you will.
I'll keep it in mind. Thanks. So... okay. That's the wrong button. Guess we'll go ahead and check this again. See if there's anything else there. Class 78 Student Registry. Apparently that's us. With profiles on me and everyone I met at the beginning. And Mukuro, what?
It's gonna be a recap.
Oh. Well, in that case, skip! Wait, what? What about friends?
What?
Wait, hold up.
That part was different.
Just like us, Mukuro was apparently a new student here at Hope's Peak. Mukuro equals out a part of the ultimate despair, which means her and the Mastermind should have been allies. But then, why would the Mastermind kill her? Weren't they friends? I don't know. So, Byakuya is being like, hey man, don't trust Kyoko, because I know, I'm just like, you don't trust anyone. But, I mean, it is very strange that she, try to forget my words there, that she saw her father, told us she hadn't. But also, I mean, it could just be that part of her memory isn't back yet, but also,
Hey, Makoto.
is he implying that she forgot she's the other ultimate despair? Or is she despair number 3? And she doesn't remember this? I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Okay. Ah, Makoto! Are you here to look around too?
Hey, to get my head spun for another time, yes. Is that what you're doing here, though?
I can't help but wonder about that Monokuma door.
Yeah.
So I figured, if all the doors in school had been unlocked, that one should be open too, right?
Yeah.
But,
Although, I couldn't bring myself to open it.
Oh, Hina.
I mean,
Because it might explode, right? And that'd really suck. You open it.
Wow. You couldn't have gotten Toko? I'm sure she didn't mean it, but she made it sound like she was okay with me getting blown up. Alright, well, I mean, it's what I came here to do anyways.
Get blown
Okay,
up.
so I guess I'll open it. You guys ready for bad end number 2?
Wait! Let me take cover first. I don't want to get exploded.
That's reasonable. He raced over to a nearby desk and hid underneath it.
Okay, go ahead.
You know you'd be safer outside the room, right? Okay.
Good point.
Everything will be okay, right? Alright, here goes nothing. I threw all my weight into it, but the door opened much easier than I expected because
Why
I
would you
didn't.
put into it?
Because he's a dumbass.
It is Makoto. Ultimate dumbass.
Okay, so this is the room from that one cutscene.
Mm-hmm.
Where I'm assuming the person that Monokuma was meeting with will know. No, it couldn't have been Mukuro because they just mentioned that the 16 student was their secret weapon.
Mm.
Was it Sakura? I don't remember.
That would have been whoever they were talking to, yeah.
Oh, talking to Sakura?
Yeah.
Okay, so Sakura
was-
knew there's another person.
They had a hint of something, yeah.
Gotcha. Okay. That M reminds me of Netflix.
Oh my gosh.
Monokuma Flicks. Monoflix.
Oh dear.
Sure, we'll go with that. There was no explosion, thankfully. My first impression was...
huh?
Oh, this place is totally sci-fi.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking the same thing. Alright, how many things we're going to see pop up? 20? Oh. Oh. Okay. So, not much. There's some kind of hatch on the floor. But right now, I'm more concerned about that weird device. Fair enough. What is this device? It looks like some kind of control panel. It's really over the top, though. Like, some kind of military installation or something.
It kind of looks like a mech cockpit, right? Hifumi'd probably freak out if he saw it.
I was thinking that it looked like the cockpit for an airplane. A cockpit? So the Monokuma room has a control panel that looks like some kind of cockpit? Then could that mean the school is a mecha?
Okay.
All right, let's start poking at it or whatever. I'm gonna start pushing buttons.
Wait, please don't, please don't. You can't just or whatever something like this that might cause an explosion. But it was too late. He was already tapping with the control panel.
Huh?
Did you? Oh, that's you.
Did you hear that? We thought the same thing, Makoto.
Yeah, I think it came from the other room. It sounded like the sound Monokuma makes when he pops out of a tube and appears. Hina, what did you push?
I'm not totally sure, but I think it was this one. The button that says data center.
So this thing deploys Monokumas. The data center? I took a good look at the control panel and yeah, there were a bunch of buttons, each with the name of a room next to it. And just like Hina said, there was one labeled data center. That must be the one she pushed. But the data center, that's right next door. the room we were just in. That's where the strange noise came from. I'd probably go check it out.
Yeah.
Yes, please. I'm kind of scared out of my mind right now, so I'll just cheer you on from over here.
Okay.
Bye, Hina.
Did I just hear what I think I heard? I did. Is that Monokuma? Well, he's not being controlled, so he's not speaking! It's really weird seeing him out here like this. Never happened before. Hey! It's Hina. Do you want to do this? This is your one chance for Monokuma.
Give me all your donuts!
Is that you, Hina?
What? Oh man, busted! How did you know?
Say what?
Anyway, what is this? Some kind of remote control camera kind of setup?
You don't even know what you're controlling, do you?
Hello.
I mean, I can't really see anything from in here.
Alright, Genocide Jack.
I know, it's leaking over. I'm so
Oh,
mad.
so heavily.
Found it.
That was an accident.
Oh no.
Oh, guess what I found? A self-destruct button. Oh, that's Mickey.
Whatever you do, don't push it.
Too bad.
Me.
Were you seriously gonna push it? Anyway, I guess that settles it. The room with the Monokuma drawing on it and the control panel inside controls Monokuma.
It's the only chance I can voice it all.
Ah,
Whoa, hey Makoto. What the heck was that just now?
Monokuma.
Huh? What? What do you mean?
What you were controlling just now, it was Monokuma.
huh?
Monokuma?
Oh,
What? For real?
Yes. Yep, it looks like that panel definitely controls Monokuma, which means the Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room the whole time. Yeah, they were definitely in here. The Mastermind has been controlling Monokuma from this room, and this control room is totally separate from the data center with all the monitors. In other words,
Hey,
The Mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Kyoko's theory was right.
But if the Mastermind's been controlling Monokuma from here, that means they've been inside the school this whole time, right?
Welcome to the game, Hina. I'm glad to see you showed up. We were missing you.
Oh my god.
I guess that would have to be true. But if that is true,
Oh, it's this line again.
I'm sick of reading this line. No. No. It's
Yeah, I
technically
could read
it's
it.
technically not even a real line or real truth because somebody could have been here before the killing game started. Come on now. The Mastermind, Monokuma's puppeteer, really is the 16th student? No. It can't be. There's no way, right? Alright, so clearly the reason they're doing this, flashing back to this whole thing sometime, and Makoto is repeatedly can't believe it, is because you can do this in any order. I get it, but it's still annoying.
I get it. What's wrong, Makoto? I don't like the face you're making.
I'm gonna puke. Oh
Yeah,
no, it's nothing.
Oh, okay.
What about you? Is everything okay?
'cause, I mean,
Well, it's just... This is where the Mastermind's been hiding, right? Who knows if they set up traps or something?
I can't say it isn't possible. I really hope it's not true.
So, like,
so,
you want to leave soon? There's still lots of other places to check out.
Yeah, good point. We can't waste all our time standing around here. You want to get going?
Yeah.
That kind of implies that she's going to be tagging along, but I don't think she really is. Okay. As soon as the door to the data center was closed, I heard a strange sound. What was that?
Door! It just locked on its own.
What? My hand shot out to grab the doorknob. You're right, it's locked. But why? But who?
Wait for it.
Of course it's locked, because the data center is now restricted. Monokuma?
Just a second.
No fair! You can't just go around restricting whatever you feel like.
Hey,
It's for your benefit. Because if that room stays open, I won't be able to move around. Imagine how depressed everyone would get if the school mascot just up and stopped moving. Then that room,
Yep.
as you may have guessed, that's where my controls are.
No. You're being operated by someone in that room?
Yes, indeed.
Correctamundo.
You're a liar.
Doesn't make any sense. You were just in there and we didn't see anyone.
The hatch. Oh, you didn't, did you? Are you sure you were as thorough as you could have been? Did you happen to check a certain suspicious hatch? I wanted to. The hatch on the floor? Too bad. That was your one big chance, and you blew it.
Too bad.
Of course, that hatch can't be opened from the outside anyway, so whatever. Now then, this room is officially restricted, so no more investigating. I'll be relying on you guys to tell the others. Peace. Never said that before. That was weird.
He's gone, but
So,
was he telling the truth? The mastermind was hiding in there?
In fact, if you think back to when we got locked out of the control room, that proves it for sure.
huh?
When I said we should leave.
Well, my hatch couldn't be open from the outside anyway, right? So it's not your fault.
Sorry.
Okay.
Anyway, we don't have to let it get to us. We have to stay positive and make the most of the time we have left.
You're right. If there's one thing I'm good at, it's keeping my body moving.
Okay. I'm gonna ignore that line.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go run around and tell everyone what we found here. You've got me all motivated again.
You got it.
Okay, I'm out. See ya later.
Hina took off at a full sprint. And I have to do what I can too. That's the only way forward. Alright, that's everything on the 4th floor. Let's, head up to the 5th. Minutes over here? Yes. Alright everybody, so we're actually going to be ending the episode right here. As some investigations have been, this one got a little bit lengthy, so we're going to go ahead and cut at this point, and then we will pick back up going up to the 5th floor in our next episode. See you all then. Bye everyone.